Hello, and welcome to today's recording of our lovely meditation class. We meet every Tuesday, and today is another beautiful Tuesday. Sometimes in life we feel like we are trapped, like we are stuck, like there's just too much going on in the world, in our lives, and we want to just go away. We want to fade away, we want to fly away. And that's okay. It's okay to sometimes want to escape the reality of life, to escape from all the bad things that are going on in the world every time we turn on a TV. It's okay to want to escape our daily responsibilities that we have. And today we are going to take that time to close our eyes and take ourselves away. Kind of like that old commercial about the bubble bath. Calgon, take me away. I want you guys today to really picture yourself leaving everything behind. So there's not a worry in your mind or a doubt or a fear. And we're really going to work hard on visualizing us moving on to maybe even a different dimension, getting out of this world, getting out of our current situations, whatever they may be, and acting as if they don't even exist. And all we have is our little bubble that we can be happy in and free from all the things in our lives and in the world. Before we begin, as always, we're going to take that little trip into opening our bodies, to loosening our joints, to getting rid of some of that stagnant energy that sits in the physical body. So everybody, get on your chair, sit up nice and straight. Remember, always feet flat on the floor. We don't want our legs to be crossed or our ankles to be crossed. We want everything to be nice and flat so the blood can flow from the heart down the torso, down the legs, into the feet, and into the ankles and toes. And then back up into our brain. We want to find that nice posture. So if we're slumping down or our shoulders are rolling forward, our upper body is crunched, and we can't take in all of that breath, all of that good oxygen. So go ahead and find that nice posture in your seats. Find that nice flatness of the feet. Feel tall, feel strong. And let the arms just gently rest on the arms of your chair or on your lap. And let the shoulders pull down away from the ears. Pull those shoulders up towards your ears. And then slowly release them down, but really pull them down. Don't just bring them down to normal. Pull them further down than normal so you can feel a stretch. And then again, back up and back down. And back up and back down. And let's incorporate the breath with that. So on the inhale, bring the shoulders up. On the exhale, bring the shoulders down. Breathing in. Breathing out. In. Out. In. Out. Good. Forward and back, same thing. Inhaling the shoulders forward, rounding the spine. Exhaling and back. Just forward. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. Roll the shoulders forward and then find that steady breath. And as you breathe, the oxygen begins to go into those joints. Blood begins to flow into the muscles. Good, and then backwards, shoulder circles, nice and slow. Feel the shoulder blades coming together behind you. Beautiful. Take your arms out to a T, and I want you kind of like a helicopter to kind of swing the arms, maybe take the whole body around, whatever feels good. It's a movement here. Good, and then come back to center. And then one more movement with the arms, and this movement, if you do it every day, is said to relieve you from anxiety and depression. So whether it works or not, we don't know until we try, right? So it's just simply bringing the arms up and down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And only bring the arms up as high as it feels good. Even maybe give yourself a big breath out when those arms come down. One more time. And shake it out. Get rid of all of that stagnant energy that sits in our body and then becomes stuck and then becomes stiff. We want to get rid of all of that. So hopefully you feel a little bit loose. We got some air going, oxygen through the brain, through the body, and some blood flow. Now we're going to relax. So go ahead and make sure those feet are still flat on the floor and get rid of that perfect posture. Lean back into your chair. Allow your body to relax. Sink in. Maybe lean the head back if it feels good. Let the arms rest at your lap or on your chair. And, of course, gently close your eyes. Close the eyes, relax the muscles in your face. Let go of that tension that you're holding in your face. Sometimes we don't even realize it. We're squinting or making a face because we're stressed or frustrated with something. And that's affecting all those muscles in our face and our head. So go ahead, relax it all. Take the teeth apart from each other in the mouth, the jaw rest. Find a steady breath. Breathing in and breathing out. And really start to pay attention to the inhale and exhale as you slow down the thoughts in your mind. As you slow down the breathing, as you slow down the heart rate. Feel the inhale. Feel the exhale. Slow breaths in. Long breaths out. As you sink into this place of relaxation, begin to feel the heaviness of all the things, all the weight that you carry, all the responsibilities, the bills, the finances, the planning, the people we take care of, the people we worry about, your home, your car, your health. All of that burden, all of that heaviness, just really feel it. Feel everything that you're responsible for in your life. Or all the things that you feel like you're responsible for. So maybe we take responsibility for things that we really don't need to because we feel we have to play a part. Maybe we put too much time and effort into something or someone when we really don't have to be there all the time. It's okay to say no, it's okay to decline invitations and things like that. So just feel everything that you feel you have to do, and it becomes too much. Too much stuff. Feel all of that in your hands, in your lap, in your arms, on your shoulders, in your chest. I know right now that in your mind that it's okay to not carry all of this. It's okay to set yourself free once in a while, whether it's just for a moment or a day or a week, to take time for yourself. Maybe it's just this half hour. In your mind's eye, begin to visualize yourself in a big, giant bubble bath. See the bubbles coming up all around you. Maybe it's one of those nice old tubs, those standalone tubs that are so beautiful, and we're just relaxing in there. Maybe it's a nice bubbly hot tub of some sort. So picture yourself in some kind of bathtub with bubbles all around you. They're in the tub, they're on your skin, they're floating in the air above you. And as you sit and relax in this tub, feel all of that responsibility being washed away by the water, by the bubbles. All the things that you carry, all that heaviness. Feel it being washed away. Out of your mind, off of your body, off of your heart. And then, as you relax here, start to see those bubbles getting bigger and bigger until there's a bubble so big that you fit inside of it. So we're just sitting in this big soap bubble. And allow that soap bubble to lift you out of your comfy bathtub. And as that bubble takes you up, feel so light, so lifted that all of those cares and worries and responsibilities are no longer a part of you. And there you are, you floating gently in this bubble, feeling that total freedom from everything in your life and in the world. And as you begin to float high above the trees, high above wherever you are, you can see through this bubble like a big glass window to the world. And instead of looking down to see all of the bad things going on, or all of your responsibilities sitting there waiting for you, see everything as if it were just a beautiful place to be, where there are no worries or fears or doubts or responsibilities, that everything is taken care of for you. Look down and see beautiful oceans and flowers and animals and pastures of green grass. And start to float over the land. Go as far as you like, maybe over the whole entire world, as we float and we see all the beauty, all the goodness. And looking down, see the colors, the sun, the moon if it's dark outside, the stars. And feel that lightness of having no responsibility, nothing to take care of, no one to worry about, just you in your little bubble. And floating ever so gently over the world, over the earth, over your life. Notice how different it looks when we're not down in the thick of it. When we're not down there doing the work and taking care and worrying and preparing things and paying bills and turning on the news. See how different it looks from up above. If we just change our perspective, taking ourselves out of the picture and looking down on to the whole picture, how different it looks, how much more peaceful life is. Slowly noticing each and every detail as you float. And as you float, allow your body to feel free. Feel that freedom within your mind and in your heart and in your body and in your spirit. There are no worries. There are no responsibilities in this moment. There is nothing to do and nowhere to be except for here within yourself. Knowing that your life is just as perfect as anything. Letting go of the thought that you have to be somewhere, or you have to be doing something, or you have to be taking care of something, or preparing for something. when the truth is all you really need to do is be in the moment. Be in the moment in your bubble, allowing yourself to float freely. And see if you can float into places that make you feel you have burden or responsibility that you sometimes don't want. Float into the alleyways between houses and businesses. Float past friends' homes and children's homes. Float past the bank. And as you see these places or these people or things that make you feel you have this heaviness on your shoulders, feel in that moment that freedom, that lightness in your bubble. And continue to float through town. And continuing to feel that freedom of where you are, being completely in the moment, nowhere else in the mind. And wherever you are, slowly see your bubble floating back to your bathtub. And see that bubble coming back to where you are, in your seat, in your tub, and placing you back to where you began, in that warm, comfy bath with bubbles surrounding you, reminding you of all that freedom that surrounds you. The bubbles free and floating. The bubbles cleansing away that heaviness. And pause here and rest again, keeping that feeling of lightness, knowing that we all have responsibilities in life. We all have things and people we need to take care of every single day, including ourselves. But normally we choose to take care of everything else before ourselves. And keep the reminder of how good it feels to care for yourself first. Being present in your own body and your own mind will prepare you to take care of others. Calming the mind and feeling at peace will keep your mind from worrying too much about those responsibilities and things we need to take care of, and help us move through those things we need to take care of with more ease, less stress. Visualize yourself here in your bathtub, surrounded by bubbles, and take 5 deep breaths in and out. After that 5th breath, visualize all the bubbles around you popping away, fading away back into the water. And then seeing yourself just in a bathtub, and then transforming that bathtub back into the chair that you're currently in. Keeping that feeling of lightness, keeping all your responsibilities at bay. And once you've come back to your seat in this room, begin to invite in some soft, gentle movements. Wiggling your fingers to wake up your hands. Wiggling the toes inside of your shoes. And letting your head gently rock from side to side. Loosening the neck and the head. And then very, very gently moving back into that nice seated position in your chair, that nice posture, stacking your head over your heart and your heart over your hips. And once we get to that place, sit up tall, take a deep breath in, and a long, slow breath out. Hopefully you were all able to float away, disappear from our world for just a moment today. Letting go of all those responsibilities and worries and things we have to deal with. And letting ourselves just be. Sometimes we feel that if we take time to rest or take time for ourselves, whether it's in a bathtub or at a massage table or at the spa of any kind, or maybe just sitting on a couch in our house doing nothing. We think that it's selfish and that we should always be doing something, because if we don't do something, we are not being productive and we are not fulfilling our daily responsibilities. But know that it's okay. It's okay to do nothing. It's okay to leave those responsibilities to the side. They can always be picked up. If you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling stress, if your daily routine is weighing heavy on your shoulders, go ahead and take some time to just be in your bubble without any of those worries. Thank you all so much for joining me today. And hopefully you have found some peace in leaving your space here in reality just for a moment. I hope to see you all next week. Have a great rest of your day.